Um,
Welcome to Wheel to Wheel Div 1 Round 9. This week we're here for the grand finale of Wheel to Wheel at St. Croix Sea, and we're actually going the right way around it, so it'll be quite interesting tonight. Tonight I've got my good mate Tombo joining us, and we've got a special guest that will announce a little bit later in the stream, just when we pop him up and cross over to him while he's racing, so that'll be a quite interesting one for everyone to see. Tombo, welcome aboard, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'm excited to be here with the Weather God himself, and of course the season 18 finale. Should be good.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. It's like this track is a very technical track. It's going to pay for a lot. Whoever can concentrate long enough, mates, probably pull out the goodies in the end. It's definitely one of those tracks. Once you get in the flow of it, it's a world of hurt this year, and there's a couple of different strategies that can definitely work for you in this race as well.
Yeah, and it's a 90-minute race, so as you say, different strategies, different cars with different strengths. But we might get the boys underway here, and we'll jump into qualifying for tonight.
That could be a good thing. You going to flick him a message, or would you like me to, mate?
You can, mate, since I'm holding the handy cam, so you
Oh, you
might
got
as
your
well do
handycam
something.
again.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, nice. I thought you'd have a GoPro on top of the old head. Well, you know,
only for
maybe
our
move the
special
yellow knob
nights, mate.
around with a GoPro on top of it. You never know. So
Only when
that's
it's
possible.
you and me, mate.
Yeah, no,
That's
they're
when,
special
yeah.
movies. We're not going to talk
They,
about them, mate. So.
we won't tell your missus.
No. She, what
No,
stays happens at the mountain stays at the mountain, mate. You know the drill. So,
I sure do. Um,
what are what are your magic tips for tonight, mate? What do you think we're going to see along the way?
I think we're gonna say it's a very long race. Obviously, 90 minutes is a fair while. I think whoever can make the least mistakes and gets the strategy right will do well. And the slipstream is massive around here with that long straight. It's very important.
It surely is. Like, there's some two-strop strategies that can work if
Mm.
you're quick enough while you're in that fuel saving. But it's important to have a team buddy in here, because I managed to be able to get 9 laps the other day, short shift, and then in a bit of slip with Neil the other day, just mucking around.
Yeah.
But then in the second half, I said, "Sorry, mate, I'm going balls out," and went hammer and tong, and ended up doing a couple of stints on softs, and ended up beating him in the end. So quite interesting on what strategy can work for you. But yeah, obviously that was early in the week, and these guys got a lot quicker since then. So
Ooh,
super
yeah.
excited to see what they can do. That's for sure. So
And I'm excited to see the different cars and their different strengths, how that plays out. Obviously, the Porsche isn't known for its straight line speed, but something like the Mercedes is very strong down the straight, but bad in the corners. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it pans out.
yeah, well, we've got that battle with Farisi and Apex Humper, and like don't count Nux out. He's always a strong contender, and then we've got a sector one bloke that just sort of last minute said,
Oh,
"Gee,
no.
mate, do you reckon I could jump in here and nominates himself in Div One? He thinks he's bloody the next hot thing coming to town, but in John TCT, so he'll be quite interesting to watch along the way, but." I don't think he's done too many laps. I've already seen him crash into a fence on his outlap, so that's not too bloody impressive to me, that's for sure.
Do you have anything to say about that, John? Can you confirm or deny? The feds hit me. Good, mate. Glad you've been able to join us tonight. Should be fun.
Well, lucky it's your first week of racing, mate. You get a bit of leniency on your livery that's not approved, so you don't get a DQ. So you're going to have to keep racing hard the whole race and see what you can do. But
Anyways, looks like we can't hear John due to his settings at the moment, so we'll try to fix that after qualifying. But for now, let's jump on board with our champion-elect and see how he goes about his business. What do you reckon, Ahmed?
I reckon so, mate. You going to run us through this lap, or do you want me to have a crack?
Alright, you show us, mate.
We'll
You're
go tag
undefeated
team.
so far.
Undefeated. So, alright, so there's the first left coming into the corner, and then we go to a pretty sharp right here. Down to second gear. Some's going to use first, some can roll out of it through it in second. I prefer second to keep me stability there, but Flora, the Porsche's got really good top speed through all these windy corners, and there's a couple of sections of this track that I know that I've got some really great passing opportunities. Here we'll back right back down to first there, and you've got to get the apex right here because it's a bit of a delayed corner, out wide to the fence, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to come into third, and it's just a little layoff on the accelerator there, and then Flora straight into it. Here we've got a double right. Now this is a tricky corner and you really need to go out wide, brake, go wide, hook in late, and then get your power back onto there as soon as possible, mate. But this next corner coming up is going to be a left-hand corner. Quite an interesting one here. A couple of different things, but I like to cut the corner in third gear. Apex has gone to take second, but I cut that corner and push through it. Back to second for this corner here and push really hard. And then we're going to come into a nice little flowing section of the track after we go down to a sharp right coming up here just before the bridge. So here we go, he's out right to the fence, and he'll go out far to the left so we can get a good straight line through this chicane approaching to the bridge. And as you come down here back to fourth, I use second and I'm sure he will. Nice little bump here that gets a few people as they go. I noticed there Apex chucks it in the third there just to avoid that little bit of a bump, but come flying across this bridge. Good sector time there coming through there. Back down to second here for this corner. And then out as close as you can here. And now this is a tricky one. You've got to set this one up for the big long straight run. If you don't get this right, you're in trouble. I'd drop back to third and then actually floor it out as far close to that fence as you can do. And this thing will pop out around about 276 to 280. It all depends how good your run is along the fence. But it actually is a pretty quick car in slip. So if you've got someone in front of you, don't be surprised what speed you can actually get up to it along the way. But here you'll come to your little sparks along the bump here, and then you're going to actually slam it back down to second for the right hand corner. A little bit of drift there, but he's held onto it nicely. So second, coming to the left, another left after this, and then it's a little kick back into the right. But this one, if you don't get this right, you'll end up in the fence on the far side. You've got to back off on that throttle a little bit. And here we'll come back down to a third for the left-hander. Need to line this up, be patient, and then floor it into the corner. And then you can get right up to fifth gear, up to here, and then you're going to get into right. And it's a third gear, late turn in. And then got to be patient, otherwise you'll end up in that fence on the left. So coming down to the last corner here, onto your left-hand corner, floor it on the straight, have faith you keep your grip there. This is going to be a pretty good little lap that he's put together here. Looks like we're about 3:25. Bloody awesome lap. Awesome lap. But that's the best lap guide I can do for you guys around here.
No, well done, Armand. That was very well talked through. So Apex setting the bar 25-0. Let's see what Bumby. Oh no, Bumby's just on his outlap still. What about Farazip? Let's see what Farazip can respond with. John's on to second.
John's 27.
Oh, as Farazip hit the fence, so he won't be setting a decent time here.
It's a long race though, mate. I don't think the top 10's going to really make too much of a difference. It'll help. could be a disadvantage up the front with that fresh air if you're trying to actually conserve some fuel. So
Yeah, and it's interesting because this is a 10-minute trolley with a 3-minute extension, so you will get 2 laps. But looking at those softs, they're pretty second-hand by the end of your first tyre.
well and
So
truly, mate.
Farazip's got a bit of a mission ahead of him to try and find a bit of time.
What interesting though, what he's done this season, he's actually come to nowhere, old Freezy, and he's been a good surprise back at here, and he's shaken up a lot of the races in Div 1, and he's put on some great performances for the Republic of Speed. So those guys have been bloody cracking all season, and great to have them in the league, mate. They're good regulars. They turn up, got some good clean racing about them. And honestly, we need more guys like that. Anyone who's interested and knows some mates that want to jump in and have some fun, more than welcome to jump in for the next season. It will be a bit of a cracker from what I hear in the background, but a little bit more about that a little bit later.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, good to see these new guys coming through. That's what everyone needs. And yeah, shout out to Zoo and Youth Wallet in the chat. It's a shame that you boys aren't out there tonight, but I'm glad that you could be here with us.
Yeah, I wish they could be here, actually. Probably piss poor excuse they've both got why they couldn't turn up, but anyway, that's all right. It's allowed, mate. And it probably is a bit hot up from where Zoo is, because I did have a look at his weather a bit earlier in the day. I think he's got about a 46-degree day up there today, something like that. But
Jeez. So
it'll be that hot here tomorrow. So.
Man, we're just watching Bummy here, because he hasn't set a representative lap yet with that penalty on the last lap. So we'll see what he can do here, because he's a lot better than P8, as we know.
Well, he's definitely better than a 3:37.
Yeah.
That he done in his first lap, but honestly, I hope he does well, but at the same time, he knows I've got the shits with him because I've done a livery for him at the start of the season. This is his first race, and then he chose to submit another livery for this race. So,
mate.
It's all right. I'm over it. Just thought
Sounds
he was
like
shit lad for doing that, but that's all right. You're right.
Well, mate, that's half the benefit of commentating. You can sit down people, and they have no response.
He told me he'll buy a beer when I'm up at Bathurst, so that's probably a fair deal. So
can I have one, Bunny?
You can have mine because I don't drink beer. I'll have scotch, but
righto. Yeah, fancy pants. So hey, John's 27 today.
He's going to be on around a 26, 27 here too, Bummy, I reckon. 26.
There you go. Bummy gets John. Oh, and Knuckles.
And Knuckles gets John.
Oh, sorry, not bad, thanks.
Goes to show that Not Bad Thanks is still a bit quicker than John, and I think they used to race together over at Sector 1 once upon a time, and it just looks like Knuckles still has the bragging rights. Have you got anything to say there, John?
And they can't use it at the moment.
Oh, well, I can't talk to you, Johnny.
It's in the 3 dots in the party chat thing, and the voice chat settings.
Well, while you do that and talk about that quietly, I'll just go through the lobby if you can put that up there. So we had Humper come through on a 3:25.079, cracking lap. Bummy in second. Not Bad Thanks or Knuckles in third. John Shepherd in fourth. Fareezy in fifth with 3:27. I thought he might have got a bit quicker. Macca in sixth. Gimpman in seventh. Neil in eighth. Troy in ninth, and DJ Swinger, who we knew was always going to struggle in that poor old GT500, in 10th tonight. But have an interesting race if he doesn't find a buddy real quick. So it's going to be really interesting.
That gap from first to second is massive, and it just goes to show really how good of a lap that actually was from Apex. Of course, it's a very, very long lap here, so it's hard to string one together. So I'm sure there's a few boys out there going, oh, what if? But,
Who are we getting on, mate?
I don't know, mate. Maybe, what
I
about
reckon we
MCDC?
Macca.
Yeah,
Macca Dacca.
Maha. And we're going to do fan favourite, Chase Cam, for the
Chase
start.
cam.
Your
Chase cam for
birthday.
the start. Just to cheer a few lads on in the background.
I
Hope you
know
enjoy
Steph
the
Day
Chase
likes
cam view.
Chase Cam. Shout out to
Cracker.
Steph Day if he's watching. Good start.
Oh, Bummy got the jump on Humper there, which is not to be, well, it'd be expected with that Porsche.
Oh,
It's very slow.
Fazit's
Bit of
made a
anger
move
up the
too,
back.
up into fifth. So John's up into third, but he has his mate Knuckles behind. But I think Knuckles may be looking to fuel save in that first ignition.
Yeah, I think there'll be a few people with a few different strategies. Freezy's coming really deep there.
Oh,
He's going to have the for the next turn here on Nux, but be interesting here.
and John's on down the inside of
It's good
Apex.
racing with all those lads.
Yeah. So John up into second. Apex the big loser, down into third.
Oh, gee, Freezy just gives Nux a bit of a bump. Mack is up on the outside of him there, and Knuckles has ended up with half-second penalty, and Troy said, no, can't push it.
No good. So that's going to hurt Knuckles because you serve that on that massive back straight. So that's going to really put a dent in his race.
Half-second soon turns into around about probably a 1.2 second loss. I know 3 seconds cost me 4.5 the other day. Had a pit penalty coming out here. So.
Gee.
Breezy's on the attack here.
Yeah. Alright, we're on board. It's down the inside of MCDC. I think, yeah, Masha will make this easy. He's a very smart racer, Masha. He chooses his battles very wisely.
No point to push it too early in the game too, like it's lap one.
Alright,
let's see what Nux loses.
Yep. Yeah. So what is 2.7 off the lead now? 2.6.
He's half second.
So he's already lost
That's
a second.
1.2, 1.3. It's about 1.2 to 1. Oh no, he got a. Macca just got a bit of a rub from Nux there.
Giving his Nissan teammate a bit of a hey down. But meanwhile, last minute Larry, John is up into first. Absolute filthy. But no, it's good to see John having a run. I'm sure Bummy will keep him honest.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few things. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to have to watch what people are doing with fuel, and who's fuel saving and who's on what tyres. So,
yeah.
Who's on what
tyre here?
There's two people in the whole field that are on softs, and everyone else is on mediums, mate.
Right, so who's on softs?
I'd be telling everyone who's watching the stream, so that would be John Shepherd.
Right, okay. So and, John does us.
And John Shepherd again, so actually it's only John that's on there. So.
I've literally made a mistake. I didn't think you were going to kick it off that quick. And yeah, so I've got to try to work my softs here.
Okay, no, well, I understand, but understand us here, we don't muck around here at Wheel to Wheel, mate, we're straight into it, so...
No, fair enough.
As Apex has made a move down the inside Bummy, but it's turned into the outside. Apex is still there, but should now be the inside, and Bummy backs out of it. So Apex is trying to regain some positions here. But he doesn't know that John's on softs.
If
So,
he's watching the stream,
no, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be.
It's alright, mate. Not everyone cheats and gets in the comm channel like you, mate. It's all right.
Now, Almonds,
Yes,
the
mate.
important question, are there
Yes.
any hard-ons on the
There's no
field?
hard-ons at all at the moment, mate. Not
Okay.
at all. So,
Just in my pants then.
well, that's your problem. So,
Yeah. So Knuckles is on the back of Farry's up here. So, and they've got a nice little train going for
Give me-
P2.
look at the
Yep.
Gimp, man. He's got a bit of damage on the front of his car, so he's run into a wall somewhere along the way.
Oh dear. Neil Diamond's having slicing him up here. Probably a bit far back. Troy's doing a solid job in P6. In that Rexus.
Yes, no, it's definitely interesting. So John's only made 2.7 gap. I don't know how far he reckons he can push his softs. How far do you reckon you're going to push your softs, Johnny?
well, I think I could get about 2 qualifying laps out of them.
Okay.
And so I'm aiming for about 6 or 7.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
The battle for second is on here. So Farry Zip is right up the the back of Bummy.
Going to be a great three-way coming up soon, mate.
Oh mate, you know I love a threesome.
Well, most do, mate.
So if you're Farry Zip, where are you making the move, mate? If you want to pass
I'd be
Bummy.
patient. I'd patient because he will, in slip, get the space on him down the main straight. So
Mm.
if you've got a chance here, coming along here, you've that little kink, you'll outbrake Bummy down here into turn 2. If you can get close enough, I would just you full pelt through here. He's probably missed that corner a bit, and you can brake really late. But
Massive moment of exit there.
I reckon no damage though to the cars.
That was a bit Almonds-esque. That tank slipper on the exit.
Mate, don't worry about that.
I got away with it.
Everyone's got their own special style, mate.
That's right.
But Humper's push along now with a couple of decent sort of looking at his split here.
Yeah. And Dippy's up in the 8th now. He just made a move on Leslie Snipes in 9th.
Yep.
Great move, Dib, down the inside. So it's going to be interesting in a few laps' time to see how the fuel is between these different manufacturers.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can say too much with John being in the race. But I was just having a look at that myself, and
Actually, I
it
showed the viewers
will
at
be
home.
interesting.
Yeah.
We could always kick John out for a sec, so that'd be nice.
Yeah, so it's all fairly even at the moment.
Yeah. I
Just
don't know. Freeze, he's close enough. He's got to get a little bit closer through this next couple of corners on Bummy, which he's taken that corner cracking. And as long as he gets this next one right, you watch the slipstream speed this Porsche's got.
Oh, get in there. Yeah, that's not bad. Yep, here we
You
go.
watch 3/4 of the way up the straight, he should be able to just go past him, mate. It builds up speed now from 250 onwards, and it'll get up around 280 if he sticks in it.
He's
Oh, he's just
bumping.
bumped him along.
Played the long game.
Let's get closer to those other guys up front. Oh no, here we go. This is going to be a cracking little section coming up here. The Porsche flows so well through here as long as you lift when you're in fourth, coming up to this next little corner to the right.
Tricky corner that.
Yeah. I'm sure in Div 2 we'll have a few people sliding along that fence and a few sparks going through, I'm sure, till we get the hang of it.
Oh, I'm sure someone's going to hit it in Div 1. Guaranteed. It's a long race, just one little misjudgment and you're in the fence.
Yeah, exactly right.
So, John, not really making any inroads here on those softs. And,
No.
I think he's pretty
they'll actually
munted.
start. I think they'll start chewing him up soon, mate. Those mediums will take over soon.
Yeah. And that'll just hold Apex up a bit and Bummy. And that'll bring the big GTR of Knuckles back into it. Possibly. As I say that though, Apex has already dealt with him. Oh, John's on defensive into turn 3. German versus German. Mercedes versus Beamer. Oh. Rune chase
Come,
them.
Bummy. You've got him, Bummy.
Get the switch back. John Parks is on the exit nicely. He's defending.
Oh, Bummy will have him here, you watch.
The great one of John.
Oh, mate.
Parks it. Oh, here comes Farisi maybe. No. Shows the nose. Oh, John's in the sand. That's going to give Bummy a run, but I don't think he's close enough. No. Oh.
We got Farisi coming into there. I hope you're not in chase cam now, mate, because these three guys coming through. Give me a nice little battle coming up here, because Farisi's actually getting slowed up a little bit by these guys, I think, and then you're going to have Nux that's going to come in and play. He's not too far away either. Now, I was just looking through there when you comment before on fuel, and if you look at the last three guys in the field, they've all got a totally different fuel strategy to these guys up the front, mate.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Very interesting.
But, so John, now you're on a straight, just wondering, do you have a 2-stop, 3-stop strategy? What's your thoughts?
Mate, it's going to have to be a 3. I've accidentally started on softs and they're not looking too pretty. Not looking too pretty.
No, you got no choice. It is going to be a 3-stop for John. That's confirmed here first on the Tombo and Armand show.
Yep.
Mate, we have all the good news coming out of this bloody stream, mate. I tell you now. It'll be hard to top.
It is the Bluestone Split 2 at Neil Diamond Productions. The bar's pretty high.
But I must say we forgot to do Welcome to Country. I apologise to everyone out there.
Mate, just rip out your didgeridoo and away we go.
Wouldn't be fair. I couldn't get Uncle Colin. I asked him to come along. He had another engagement, unfortunately. So.
It was, I think it was at Dodgy's, the Top Shop 310s. Uncle Colin was.
Oh, look at that, John Shepherd in the pits early on lap 5.
Oh dear. So long way to go from here.
I don't know what his strategy. He must be going 10 and 10 now.
I don't think he knows what his strategy is, Armand.
No, I don't think he does, actually.
I've accidentally hit the not refuel button, so I I don't know what my strategy is now either, to be honest.
So, John, I don't need to remind you, but you are representing Sector 1 tonight.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute. Let me think about what I'm going to do here.
Mate, don't say that name. Those whose
extra
name we
pressure.
shall not mention. But, morning and good thanks to setters. You're welcome. Sitting in the chat.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's good, mate, that there's a few leagues and everyone doesn't mind having a bit of fun in each other's. I know I race in 2 others as well, have a bit of fun.
How dare you, mate?
Thoroughly
How dare you
enjoy it,
race
mate.
elsewhere? No. It's good. Everyone can race wherever they want.
Yep. And it's good to see that people are welcome at the last minute to fit people in. So
Yeah, cheers again for that, mate. Cheers again.
So I had to put it to the powers to be, and you just skinned through with their full votes actually, but that's alright.
Don't tell them that, mate. It was, yeah. So
I know Tombo voted against me.
Oh, mate, if I had a vote, I would. 100%.
He didn't get a vote, mate, so he's right. So. Yeah, quite interesting, mate. Farizi's still saving fuel, but he's actually keeping very close to Bummy, and he's only a couple of seconds off Humper. So
let's have a look at the fuel difference here. So yeah, so Farizi has the best fuel out of the front 3, and as you say, he's got significantly more than Apex. So it'd be interesting to see what he does here.
Funnily enough, he's got better fuel than John Shepherd, who's just come out of the pits. So.
Without fuel.
Sorry, John.
All good. I deserve that.
Freezy's making the move there on Bummy up the corner. Told you that's the spot for that Porsche, mate. Down the end of that straight, you get so much pace.
Yeah, see what Bummy does here. Maybe he'll just try and work together.
If he's smart, he'll probably slipstream a little bit.
And old Knuckles is just sitting there 1.5 seconds back. Hasn't gained much, but hasn't lost anything. So he's just quietly keeping himself in the race.
Breezy's around a bit. He's on the grass a bit and then just rubbing a few walls along the way too. So
he's pushing. That's for sure.
Oh, Bummy was thinking about it there.
Freezy's in the fence.
Oh, I think Bummy might have nudged him there. So Nux is saying thanks, guys. Free kick. Bummy's done it. Right thing. Readdressed. Well done, Bummy. We're very proud of you, mate.
Well done, Bummy.
Not proud of your livery, mate, but yeah, that's another story.
And meanwhile, Apex is fist bumping in his cockpit because the gap is now 5 seconds. So Apex is in the driver's seat of this race at the moment. Pun intended.
Oh, Freezy's going up on the inside of Nux there and backs out of it last minute there. So he's going to be hot to trot. He's going to give Knuckles a bit of a hard time, but I don't think Nux is going to be that silly to battle. He'll probably hold him up a little bit where he knows he can do it, well, not forcefully. Is probably the right way of saying it.
Yeah. Now, John, Zoo's wondering if you've run wets at any stage in this race as part of your strategy.
Is what?
Are you running wets in this race?
I might put them on, we'll see.
Well, I must say, now you may have missed this, John, but Zoo has actually run a race with all tyres this season, even with the wets. So
yeah, he's quite good at what he does, Zoo, mate. Can't argue with that. He's a good operator.
Apex has had a massive moment
Oh no.
he's saved it, but he's basically backed it in to the left-hander coming off the bridge. He lost about 3 tenths, but
Can
man,
we
it
hang
was
with
massive.
Farisi and Nux
Yep,
here
yep.
on this straight?
Yep.
Just to see how that GDR, because I thought that GDR always had some pretty big balls down the straight, but
Yeah,
it'll be
look at
interesting
it.
to see how it goes.
He's pulling the margin, but now Farisi's reeling him in again.
Need to be just that little bit closer. And obviously, Tombo, I've using a little bit of this Div 1 stream as a bit of reconnaissance for my Div 2 race.
Yeah, mate, you sneaky badger.
Just so I can work out who I'm around and what I may or may not have an opportunity with. So
Yeah, no, very smart. Very smart. But old Knuckles has just opened the margin a bit there, so I don't know. I'm wondering if Farisi's maybe saving tyres? I mean, fuel?
well, he's doing a little bit of that at the same time, I think.
Knuckles' tyres are by far the worst out of the top 4.
I think the way Bummy's going, he might only get this 7th lap out of it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's all starting to play out a little bit here, which is exciting. But looks like we have a quiet moment for now. So Almonds, what's been your favourite part of the season and this year in Virtual Wheel?
Well, I think whether it's my favourite part or my surprising part of the season was probably those MX-5s. I didn't like them at first. I actually thought they sucked. And then after a while, I know I sort of got used to them. But in saying that, I did take the softy white road and did pick up my controller to race with those ones instead of using my wheel. Just found the control a lot better. But yeah, look, that's some really good races that we had in those cars. But look, all in all, I always enjoyed racing with all these guys in wheel to wheel, and regardless what it is, it's always pretty clean. I think the best thing this season was a little bit more of self-stewarding yourself. So, you know, a little bit of rubbing's fine within reason, but you know if you've been unfair to someone or not. And, you know, as simply Bummy before, simple readdress, knows he's done something wrong. Not going to cut it in the steward's box, readdress, no issue, we can move forward. So I think that makes for a lot better, cleaner racing for everyone, and a lot less work for those guys in the background as well. So, you know, credit to everyone in the league the way they've conducted themselves this season as well.
Yeah, 100%. And credit to the guys in the background too that make it all happen. Yourself, Sugar, Baker. There's too many to mention, but yeah, credit to those boys too.
We're always busy in the background doing a little bit, mate, but you know, huge amount of this work goes to Baker, and definitely Black Sugar in the background. Like he's stepped up huge this season for what he's been doing. So, well, Freezy's got the run here, mate.
Yep, we're on board with him.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Knuckles baits early, makes it easy for him there. So, for easy, looking to get a whistle on here.
I reckon we've got Bummy coming in this lap, mate.
Yep. What about our mate John? Surely he'll be pitting soon.
Yeah, I've got a pit. Not tyre-wise, just fuel.
Yep. Yeah.
What was that, a 3-lap stint on
mediums? Yeah, mate. Yeah.
You're cracking it, son.
They're not even warmed up yet.
Well, at least you'll save 4 seconds if you don't change your tyre. Up to you.
No, I might as well put you.
Well, so our leader's in.
Humper's in.
Bummy's in. Knuckles is in.
And Freezy is just still streaming on.
So I'd say, but Freezy will do one
You'll
more
do
lap.
8, mate.
Yeah. Same with Troy.
Especially
MCDC.
with those times he's doing, he should be able to do 8 on that. I'm nowhere near his talent, but I was able to do 3:29s on mediums the other day.
Yep.
Definitely couldn't get down to 27 like he's done, but that's in that first stint. So, yeah, you should be able to get the 8 out of it if you're not wringing the neck out of it. And you're being smart. And that's what I said at the start. If you're out the front, and shoot the fuel up a little bit quicker than what you'd expect, and then that might be a little bit of your demise later on when you can't push hard. So
yeah, 100%. And it's tricky to do because you've got cars around you. You want to make as many spots as you can, but as you said, Armand, if you just sit behind, save some fuel, you actually set your race up for the end.
Exactly right. And let's set it up for the first 8 laps. That's like 25 minutes of a race that you just got to sit there and be calm.
Oh, spinners around in P6. Yeah, just went a bit wide. And
nose ring.
Oh,
thank God. Thank God.
That is nearly a colossal murder.
And I guarantee you, old Nux had his butt cheeks clink while he went round through that.
I hope
not come clear.
I hope he's wearing the brown undies, because he probably needs them.
Is that the right time for a Omo Wad or something like that, or Nappy Sand?
Nappy Sand, mate. That's
Nappy Sand, Oxy Action.
That's how we do it here.
Gets it clean.
Peanut Productions. We're both men of hygiene. So Nappy Sand is the plan.
What do you use to wash your knob with, mate? Like, obviously it gets a lot of use.
Just a bit of elbow grease and saliva, mate. That's all you need.
A bit of spit, Tombo reckons?
Yep.
Bit of spit.
That's it.
Now, for all those who are in Streamland don't know, Tombo's obviously got a yellow knob that controls his wheelchair. That was not filth.
No, that was not. But this is a uncensored virtual stream. So, we can say whatever we want, mate. So
is that your mum in the background telling you off?
Not me, probably my brother. But yes, I'd say so.
Go, Mrs. Tombo.
Mrs.? Oh.
You
Jesus.
leave Mumsy alone.
Mate, I'm not Tasmanian. Jeez.
True. Alright, Mama Tombo. So Freezy's coming to the pits now.
Mumbo is the word.
And Humper's 29.6 seconds behind when Freezy's gone in the pits.
So we're on board with Humper now. We'll see where he pops out. MCDC is doing another lap. That's insane. And Jimpy.
Crazy, isn't it? They can definitely just get it.
So what's that? Freezy is 9 seconds back from Apex.
Well, that wasn't really that successful for him, but I'll guarantee you, he's doing something similar to what I done the other day, I reckon. And if he's not doing the 2-stop, he's got a chance to put the foot down now because he's realised everyone else is committed to it. Unless he's banking on that and say, well, no, I'm still going to go me 2-stop and make it all the way through and get that fuel, that pit stop, because it's about 30 to 35 seconds, depending whether you take tyres or not. So, be quite interesting to see how that one pans out, which way he tends to go with it. But which way are you betting with yourself, Tombo, on that?
I think he's. I feel like he's sort of committed to the two-stop and what he has. I don't know. I think it's going to be obviously a long race, but if you look at lap 7, Farizi's done a 3:29.4, and Apex did. Oh no, it's an outlap, sorry. But yeah, Apex has obviously made about 3 seconds by undercutting. So yeah.
I'm not sure if you're on with Nux and all those guys now, but you got Neil there, just in between, which is sort of a little bit frustrating for Easy at the moment. He's going to make the dive at the end of the straight, and Neil will let him go by because Neil's on a totally different strategy. But he did hold Nux up a little bit there for a little bit, which is a bit unfortunate for him because he did have a bit of a gap on Freezy, but I think Freezy will try and get that good run off here and use that slipstream to his advantage.
And he hasn't.
That Lambo's got the legs along the straight either, to tell you the truth.
Freezy hasn't got the run there over Knuckles, so we'll see. Maybe a bit of fuel saving too at play, I dare say.
Could be.
But Apex is being held up by Gimpy here, so not because Gimpy's slow, but Gimpy's on those older tyres, so it's very hard, especially this section here.
And next to no fuel. He'll be in this pit.
Now, Bummy, how Bummy get up there?
Don't you worry about Mr. Bumster.
How did he?
No, he took advantage of a move earlier on in the race that we missed, but we were busy talking.
Yeah, okay. Right. So Bummy has seemingly come from almost nowhere.
Not really. I think Bummy might have done it John Shepherd, has he? Oh no, Bummy's on softs. And he's done a lighter fuel load.
Oh, okay. So the Bummaster
to jump up on the humper. Yeah,
the Bummaster is going aggressive. I like it.
Right, there you go. That's going to spice the old production up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I'm gonna. Bummy was down at Sydney Motorsport Park last weekend, and he was flying Jada in his GT3 car that's going to be used at Bathurst 12 Hour this year. Let's just finish that GT3 series here in Australia, and he was lucky enough to get a few laps around old SMP, and had a ball of a time, man. Jaden was kind enough to put his old man in there and have a spin around, so seen a few photos of that through the week, and the old boy with a pretty big smile on his face. I reckon he would have had a cracker of a time, but
yeah. So you cut it out there. Did you say Bummy drove or he was a passenger?
No, he was a passenger. He was a passenger with Jaden Ojeda, and I'm pretty sure that livery is the livery that was on the car, hence the reason he's chucked it on there with a few wheel-to-wheel logos and everything else on there. So
that's pretty special that he gets to, live out this virtual reality.
Yeah, and he's on top of that, he sponsors actually Jaden Ojeda as a driver, as Red Dog Plumbing, and he's that's his plumbing business, but he's actually on his, if you look closely at any of the pictures and all that, it's all on his helmet and within the cab, so it's a pretty cool thing to see as well.
Yeah, Bummy's very generous supporting Jaden, and shout out to Red Dog Plumbing if you need your shitters fixed or a tap installed. Bummy's the man.
Any of your plumbing requirements, give old Bummy a call.
Yep.
And he's more than happy to come out and help you out. And charges a very reasonable price. They've guaranteed by my auntie Edna, so that lives up that way. So she's done the.
Oh, where's the auntie?
Yeah, just
She in my
outside of
neck of the
Bathurst.
woods. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Bit further down then.
So Bummy's been there and serviced her once upon a time, so.
That doesn't sound wrong. In any
And
way.
his plumbing needs. Get your head out of the gutter, guys. Come
That
on.
doesn't make it any better.
Jesus.
Fix the pipes.
Alright, moving forward, don't bring Grandma into this, okay?
Yeah, that's a bit disrespectful.
Now we've got Farisi giving Knuckles still a hard time there.
Mate, these two are best buds. They've been
Yeah, like-
inseparable.
There is a fuel disparity between the two, mate. And
Is there?
tyres are totally different too, so.
Oh, there's a massive fuel disparity.
Here we go, here's the spot. Oh, I would have jammed it in there, Farisi. But that's why I'm in Div 2, mate. Don't worry about that. Keep up the good work, don't let me tell you what to do, son.
I think Farizi's just happy to save fuel here.
I think that's what he's doing.
As I say that, he pulls out and he's going to make the move, so that's commentator's first right there.
Well, I got told off for my commentating around pulling out last week, so I'm not allowed to do that
Oh,
again.
mate.
So,
You should never pull out.
well, all depends if you want a baby boom or you don't, mate. You know the drill.
Yeah, so, old mate Philip Friday John is in 6th at the moment. Sort of in no man's land. But yeah, only 30 seconds off the lead, so we'll see.
Well, can we run through the pack, mate? Obviously,
Yeah.
we've got Bummy up. Bummy sitting up there in first.
I mean, I
He's got
can't
four-
run, but you can.
Well, you toggle through it. I'll talk about it.
I
as it
don't
sounds,
know. Yeah.
So we've got Bummy with a 3.7 second lead on Humper. Humper is 8.4 seconds to Farisi P. Then we have Not Bad Thanks, or formerly known as Knuckles, 0.58 behind Farisi. They're going to have a ding-dong battle the whole race, I reckon, the way they're going. Further back from there, we have Troy HQ, he's 15.6 seconds behind Knuckles. Behind that, Johnny Two-Stop already is 7.6 seconds behind Troy, with his interesting choices of pushing buttons in the pits. And then we have MCDC, 3 seconds behind him. Behind Macca, we have Gimpman, who's 12 seconds off and just refueled and put in a fresh set of mediums. So he is really in a pretty different position to everyone else, and that 35 seconds would put him back up close to probably around 4th at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out over the whole race. Then we have Neil, who's 11.8 seconds behind Gimpman. And poor old Springer in that GT 500 is 12.6 seconds, or 1 minute and 16 seconds behind Bummy. So,
Oh dear.
and the fastest lap goes to Jaden O'Jada's love child, Bummy Cakes, out of the 3:26.412.
Maybe we'll have to call him Bummy Ojada.
Bummy
From now
OJ,
on.
do you reckon?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Or OJ Simpson.
Jaden Wilkinson, we'll call him.
Ah!
Oh,
As Wilco's in.
freezies. Yeah. Wilco's come into the pits. Well, this will be interesting to see how this actually toggles out and what he puts back on. So,
Surely
At least-
he's... I
Yeah,
don't know,
so-
that was an interesting strategy. To
I
run
think-
soft.
I believe he thinks I was onto something, but he's completely wrong.
mate, I think
I think he thought I had a good strategy, but yeah, I just accidentally started on softs.
Mate, I think you're playing the old Tickets McGee fucking card there, I reckon. But look at that, mate. You're lying astern there. He's come out in between you and Macca. And he's got a fresh set of mediums on, mate, and a full tank of fuel, mate.
Well, look at
That's going to be, what, 13, 14 laps that he'd have to do on that.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Maybe he goes medium, soft. That could play out. If you filled your tank up in at every pit stop, you never know.
You never know. But I just want to give a I just want to give a shout out to Troy. He's in fourth at the moment. You know, he's a bit in no man's land, but he's having a solid race. You know, like up into fourth. Yeah. So good job, Troy.
And that Lexus has actually been solid performances through practice through the week, and saving some fuel, which has been really, for his strategy is actually a huge part. You can see what he's going to try and do. He's simply going for that two-stop, and if anyone in the field, he's the one who probably can pull off a sneaky little bloody Div 1 win here. So, but saying that, I'm going to take 2 seconds break, mate, if you don't mind. I'm just going to go get myself another can because I've drank 2 already in 12 laps. So
Mate,
I'll get another couple of cans of Jack Daniels, and I shall be back shortly.
No worries, mate. So, Bummy's
about to pass me.
2 by 2. Bummy gets it done, but Johnny's going to have to run if he gets this right. No pressure. Bummy's bashing it in there. Oh, and John's nailed it. Here we go.
What'd you say, Tombo? What'd you say, Tombo? Hey? 7 days of the week, brother. Nah, he's got better tyres. I kind of didn't want that to happen. I want him in front of me, to be honest. Here, take the move.
Right, here he comes. It goes.
Yeah, go.
Go, my son. Be free.
I'm still going to brake late to just let him know. You know.
Nearly too late. Just gets it pulled up. Man, that was close.
So I'll go get a can and miss half the action. Jesus, mate, look at that.
Sounds about right, mate. So, for these, if there's opened up a bit of a gap here to Knuckles, or sorry, not bad, thanks. I really want to know what that name means. But, anyhow.
But he's not bad, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
What?
But,
you don't know how to speak English, or?
Mate, haven't you heard me?
Fair point.
But, old Apex is purple here, so, but Apex is on the mediums, is he not?
Mediums doing consistent 328s.
Yeah.
He's definitely another talent to himself, isn't he? I can't do that.
He is, and unfortunately he'll be taking a bit of a break next year due to life commitments, so you're only as good as the last race, and Apex is, doing the best at the moment.
Well, he actually did well his last race in the MX-5s. How'd you go, Tombo?
Yeah, I murdered Neil Diamond.
You killed the bloke. Poor Neil. I'm glad he had the fortitude to turn up again this week after the sizzling you gave him last week.
I only wish Tombo would do that when we play Call of Duty together. Kill a bloke. It would, it would make my job a bit easier.
You need to start concentrating, son. You got Macca right on your ass.
Here we go. Matter,
See,
the far better driver.
That's
Matter John look silly.
That's karma giving shit to the
Oh,
commentator.
mate,
Jesus,
Tombo earned it a little bit.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
One
Put
bit
it
on
out
me,
there.
bro.
Nah, I'm pretty stuffed here. I'm gonna have to try to give it to him.
Nah, we'll see.
Not try to, yeah. I've got a good run there. That helps.
Yeah.
Tommy's just pulling away from John there, so he's...
Mate, he's the far better driver. Tyres and fuel has nothing to do with it. Bummy's
That
just
has
making
nothing to
John
do
look
with it.
stupid. Just like MCDC here.
So what lap do you reckon Apex has to come in, this lap or next lap?
I'm gonna say this much. It's a very long lap around here, and that's not much fuel. So
The reason I ask, right, so let's have a look at Troy. He's 27 seconds down.
yeah,
Still has half a lap of fuel. He really needs to maintain within a 30-second lead, more or less. Well, within 30 seconds in front before he goes into the pits. For him to be competitive at the end.
The boys are into the pits.
yeah.
We've got Humper in there, and we've got old Knuckles.
Look, I think Troy has a chance at the podium here. I think. I could be wrong, but I actually think he's on track.
Humper's
for a
come out on
podium.
softs.
Wow.
You reckon he's going soft?
He'll be taking the fastest lap, then he'll put mediums on.
No, I'd go soft. 6 and 6.
Yeah, he
Can
could,
you
yeah.
get six out of softs?
It's
Yeah.
Humper. It's Humper, mate. It's not John. Right.
That's true.
Come on. Sorry, John. That was very unfair, but...
No, it wasn't. It was fair.
It's all good, mate. I've only seen him win out wheel to wheel. So, yeah, not that much of a quest. I'm joking, fellas. But you want to shoot, expect shots back.
Yeah, for sure. That's fair deal, mate. Fair deal. Yes, can't wait for your next last-minute request.
It's definitely getting declined. Thanks for letting us race, fellas. Sorry about my pit stop strategy. I should have been up there a bit more, I believe.
Well, we actually thought that you'd actually have half a chance, but...
Yeah, well, I did too, but... Apparently the X button thinks differently.
Only if you push it, mate. Oh,
yeah,
crazy.
I know.
Did he hit that wall then or not? No, he didn't.
Alright.
Must be his internet looks a little bit laggy on my screen.
Yeah. Well, he is up on his personal best at the moment, so he's put that. Oh, he's nearly hit that fence too. Surely he's hit that fence. I don't know. Oh, that corner is so hard, especially at this stage of the race when there's marbles everywhere. Offline. Very tricky. But old Humper's on the back of T-Roy here. So we'll see. Oh, Troy's hit the fence.
You got the fence.
And that'll let Humper through easily.
Yeah, I don't think Troy will give you too much of a hassle there.
No, they're on separate races. Really.
Smart move would be like, righto, I'll draft you a little bit and get more of a fuel advantage.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
What's he done? Can you remember how many Troy done on his first pit?
8.
Eight.
What's that? Yeah, 8, yeah. Well, lap 8 was the 407. So I assume he's pitted.
Done 9. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. See what you mean there. So it
Yeah.
was lap 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what, he'll do 16?
Will he go to 16 or 17?
Well, let's have a look at his
He's got
fuel.
to go to 17 to make the 25 work.
I think
Because
he
8
can do
doesn't
it.
work.
Yeah.
For me, even when I was like fuel save to get 8, I thought, well, that's still pointless. I can't do much better than that.
Yeah.
Get 9, but I'm really, really slow. We got John. Here, let's watch John see if he pushes the button again.
No, I've went in the pits.
Yeah.
I'm going to the toilet.
Too much information.
Let's see if he's pressed the button. Oh, he's changed the tyres. He's done it. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
he's actually got fuel going
Oh,
in
he's
too.
put the fuel in.
Look at
This
him.
is unreal.
Oh, mate.
Mate.
BMW is so proud they might even sign him up again next season. So, you never know.
He's nearly. I hope he's back in the ring.
100% full, mate. I
They
hope you're back
sent
in
him
your rig.
out. Oh, he's not
No, he's
there.
not back in his rig.
Oh,
there
there
he is.
Oh, I'm back. A little bit late, but pretty close. I managed to get a beer from the fridge to multitask it.
Impressive, mate. Impressive stuff. So Apex is he'll be going for the fastest lap on this lap.
Apex is actually breaking down Freezy's time. He's brought back 3 seconds so far.
Well, he
since
is
that
on
last
soft.
pit. Yeah, for
So
sure.
you'd hope so.
And pretty fresh softs compared to half-worn mediums on Freezy. So.
Yeah. Let's see how purple he is here. Half a second. Jeez.
He's going to spank bump his time, isn't he? By the
Yeah.
time he's finished.
At the moment. If he can finish it.
He's got such a nice line through there. I wish I had the confidence to do that. I'll just end up in the wall.
Happen.
Up 996.
Yeah.
You reckon he's got it in him to go at 24?
Yeah. I reckon it's
You
there.
reckon?
Yeah.
I'm
Low
saying
fuel.
no. I'm saying no.
No.
Sorry to be negative, mate, but
No, that's alright, mate. I would put a bet on it, but I already owe
I
Baker.
wouldn't bet. I
I already owe
wouldn't bet with you,
Baker too
mate.
much.
I wouldn't bet with you because you don't pay your debts.
I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there.
You'll be squared off at the mountain, won't it?
I don't owe you anything, do I? Not from memory. Yeah, good.
No.
How many people do you owe, Tombo?
Just pay to just pay to it, Roosevelt.
No, you owe your mum and dad a lot too, mate. Your old man's awesome, and I've never actually had the privilege of meeting your mum, but I'm sure she does a pretty good job.
They can't call me lazy.
He's not wrong.
What? Let me guess. He said you sit around all day.
Yeah, no, before I was diagnosed, I used to just lie on the floor as a baby, and mum was like, oh, there's something wrong with him, we gotta go check him out. And Dad just looked at me and went, he's just lazy. And 22 years later, he's never hearing the end of it. Yep, and I'm still lazy.
Told you I was right, he was just lazy.
I reckon he was right, Tombo.
I cannot confirm nor deny that rumour. But yeah, he's probably not far off. So,
mate, if you're lazy, I'm putting you on for a bloody Logie Award next year. Being a good actor.
no, I've got the voice nailed. Haven't I? It's just too easy.
Oh, you have? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But while we were dribbling shit, Ferizip has just entered the pits and come out. 13 seconds
13.
behind their pits.
Yeah.
And he's on first. Interesting.
Done softs, did he say? What's he doing there?
I don't
He
know,
wants the
mate.
fastest lap. He wants bragging rights, you reckon?
Maybe.
Like,
But
that
it
doesn't
seems...
make sense.
No, it
'Cause he's
seems an odd thing to do.
If he put mediums on, I could say, well, he's going all the way through to the end.
Yeah. No, he's on soft.
Oh well. Each their own.
We'll see if he can go purple. Next lap.
So who's on to the end? John Shepard's actually finally got his shit together. He's on to the end.
Is he?
No.
No, mate, that's 10 laps.
You can't do 10 laps.
Oh, I could, but I don't want to.
Okay, alright.
He'll run out of beer before then.
John, once again, still hasn't got his shit together.
Tombo knows what's going on. I'll want a freshie before any of that.
I know you too well, my friend.
John's giving Swinger a hard time. And Swinger will say, well, I'll give this new fella a bloody hard time.
You
He's
show
not
him,
getting
Les.
past that easy.
You show him, Leslie.
Don't you touch him, he's my friend. Hey? Mind you, that BMW looks huge compared to that
It does,
old
doesn't it?
NSX 500.
They
Swinger's gone wide.
They both missed the apex by 10 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shepard escorted him there, but we won't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, there
Look,
was
I did miss it, but he missed it too.
Yeah.
there was a shepherd involved in that. In NRL terms.
What's Humber gonna do?
He's staying out.
He's got one more in him, he reckons. Well, his fuel's saying that anyway.
So for easy beer, fresh thoughts. Might get the purple here. We'll see.
He'll go for it this lap, you reckon?
Yeah.
And then he'll actually have the added advantage. He's got Bummy right up the back end of Troy.
It could turn into a disadvantage.
It could
these
be,
two
mate,
fight.
because, yeah.
Which they will.
So, Tombo, why aren't you racing tonight?
Look, mate, I just, 90 minutes around here didn't really appeal to me, to be honest.
Didn't?
No, it's, I'd rather sit back and watch the boys go at it.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
I must say that I will, after commentating and then doing another 90 minutes, I'll probably be sick of this track, I reckon. But,
I bet.
alright, I've done one practice race for the whole week, so that'll be enough.
Yeah,
He's got up the inside of Troy, but that's going to cost him time.
Yeah. Best had the purple is out of reach.
And that'll be the best of his softs gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I say, he'll go soft at the end.
Yeah. Bummy's on sauce too, isn't he? But
Yeah.
he's a fair bit older than Ferizip. So, we'll see. So it's all pretty spread out.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah. You're right, you just.
little bit different with the old weather. Do you think we'd be out into a little bit of sun coming up soon?
Yeah, how's it been, mate? Been the weather good this season?
Well,
Have you enjoyed it?
It's been fun. Obviously, a few guys reckon that they could see me in a reflection at the start of the season, but yeah.
Mate, I picked it. I picked it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's only because you've seen me ugly mug in real life, so it's like, yeah, I know what that big prick looks like. So.
Yeah.
But, and that's because I'd only just got me rigged, so I thought I'll take the photo right in front of myself, and then it was like, didn't even think about looking at it. So, we
Mate,
got Humper in the pits.
You didn't take a single screenshot all season. Everyone was a photo. Is there a reason for that? Or
because I had my phone, so just take a photo, that'll do. I could have took a screenshot, that probably would have worked. There you go. There's some teachings, and we've got Troy in the pits as well, mate. Now Mac is in. They're all on for their last stops.
Yeah.
And surely Humper's got to go for mediums now.
Yeah, it is. Look, so, good news, Almonds.
Yeah,
The people want chase cam. So, just to use sugar, we're going to chase cam for this lap. Here we go. We're on with So Easy. Alright, how does that chase cam? You can see every view.
Alright, we might have a bit of a raffle, I reckon. Raffle will be for who can tell us what Freezy's P stands for. Is it Pedro? Or is it, what's his first name? So,
Pablo.
Pablo Freezy. Yeah, Pedro Freezy.
Steph will be loving this at home. The chase cam. Shout out to Valentina if she's watching. Sugar saying,
gorgeous little girl, isn't she?
Yeah, just like her dad.
Wow, I'm not that way inclined, mate, to think that he's gorgeous, but he's definitely got his heart in the right spot, and he's a lovely gentleman.
When the lights are off at the top of the mountain, anything's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you get the paper bag on the head in your mouth.
Oh dear. Oh, it's too easy. Oh, no.
They're having a ding-dong battle here, aren't they?
Yeah. And this chase cam really shows us a great view of the battle.
Proudly brought to you by Peanut Productions. Freezy's got the jump here. Bummy saying, yeah, righto, off you go. Keep going, sunshine. I've got no fuel. I've got to go in this lap. You've got heaps. I'm not going to argue with you. Actually, Bummy's not saying that, he's saying stuff, yeah. I actually don't know who you are, and I haven't raced with you all season, so I'm going to give you a hard time.
Is this Bummy's first race?
It's his first race for the whole season.
Yeah. Imagine, at least he RSVP'd at a reasonable hour.
Well, he actually done it early in the week.
Yeah,
one of the early ones, you know.
As you meant to.
Imagine if others could follow that lead.
Imagine. You wouldn't read about it. So as Bummy picks in, that'll end our chase cam viewing for this lap. And John, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, look. Thanks for letting us race. Oh no! Oh no! No! Get off the wall! Go! No! Don't.
Yeah, no worries. You can join anytime, mate.
Oh shit! We
Got
caught
swingers
that
coming
all
for
on
you now,
camera.
mate.
It's only 45 seconds back.
Alright,
Look
Bummy's
out.
full tank. Git Man's just pulled in, and Bummy's out on mediums to finish the race. Now, unfortunately, just drank that last can, so I need to get another one.
Oh, mate. You're ripping through.
Yeah, and your fault if I don't do any well in Div 2, eh? I'll be back in a sec.
Righto, mate. If you say so.
That's why I crashed. I got a beer on the straight.
Oh, dear. So, Jimpy's race. Oh, John's don't come out behind Jimpy here for 7th. So we'll see. Well, I dare say John will catch up to him.
I don't know about that.
I mean, after your last performance, maybe not. But we'll see. So you're down to the end here, mate, I assume?
Nah, mate. I don't have the fuel for it.
Ah, yeah, rather.
I'm gonna pit, hopefully lap 20,
Yeah.
and chuck on some softs and try to steal the fastest lap, Tombo. Which I doubt it, because I haven't even done a 26, I don't think. So I don't know about a 25, but you know.
You never know.
Give it a crack. Yeah, give it a crack.
Stranger
You only
things
live
have
once.
happened. Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell me, Tombo, I walked in on the end of that, but sounds like Tickets McGee is going to try and go for the fastest lap, is that right?
Yep, that is correct. On Monday.
Jesus.
That's right.
I may add, Tombo told me what to type to ask if I could race tonight, so you can't put it all on me, okay?
No, I told you who to tag, mate. I told you who was in charge.
Well, I must say, John, actually, there you pointed that out, and he was, stirring me up because I raced for a couple of other leagues throughout the week that aren't on Sunday night and the premiere night of the week. And I hear a rumour that Tombo is actually going over Sector 1, and he has raced at Sector 1 this season, so...
I can't confirm or deny, mate.
I can confirm, because I've seen the results, so...
All I can say is it'll be great to have Tombo over at S1 with us. Nothing, I think it's just Tombo's got a fair few mates over there.
Yeah.
And it's good to see Tombo over there racing. All the Australian leagues do good, mate. They it's good to mix it up, race everywhere, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I'll be glad to see Tombo over there. I think we've got another driver or two from wheel to wheel over there.
Yep. No, I've seen a few floating around, mate. Like, and even in a couple other leagues I race in, I see a few guys from here that are actually racing tonight, actually over there as well, and having a cracking time. So it all depends on everyone's time and availability.
It's good to see, mate. Good to see that, like, you know, you can race at a lot of leagues. You're just not one league and every other league can get stuff. Like, it's good to see that leagues work together, and it's great.
I think the only thing I saw on Sector 1 was when we had that series where we had that championship and you guys took the money, mate. That sucked. But
I think you
credit to the guys, they raced better on the night. So
if I wasn't racing for Sector 1 for that, mate.
Nah, he didn't make the cut. John was too shit.
No,
well, honestly, after your performance tonight, I was hoping you were.
I was in Track Stars at the time for that.
Yeah.
But shortly after that, straight after that, I went to S1 because, you know, you want to race against the best. You want to race against the real quick people, so
Yeah.
you get quick to try to race against them.
Yeah, exactly right. And as we can see there, we've got a lot of quick guys in wheel to wheel because John Shepherd's in 8th, guys. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
That's right. Well said, Evans.
Did you into that one, Sunshine?
Hey, yeah, I
Ding,
did.
ding,
I
ding.
walked myself into that.
At least 2 points, mate. That's the main thing. So, first and second are pitting again, surely.
Yeah, Freezy's got to come in this lap. He's nearly out of fuel. So, and his tyres are cooked, but he'll go back on the softs again. Knuckles is on mediums, but he needs to come in, and he's got no fuel as well.
Okay.
We have Humper that's just going to blast past him, and this will be close because it'll be short fuel and quick swap of tyres here. This will be an interesting finish with these guys because Humper's 29 seconds down. So 29 seconds here. Pit loss is around 30 to 35, depending if you take what tyres you take and how much fuel you put in. So be quite interesting to sit on Freezy once he comes in the pit, or sit on Apex and watch him count that time down. And Freezy's coming with 4 litres of fuel left, so he's going to need to take a little bit. And then we'll have Nux come in here not too far away from that, and he's coming with 3 litres, so I think the battle still will be between Humper and Freezy, and Nux and Bummy will actually hit up against each other again here to finish off as well. So we've got Humper going past the pits now.
So Bummy he'll be tight here, I think.
Got to remember, so Humper's come out with, like, let's say a 3-second lead, but he's on mediums. 3.5 second lead.
Oh, and
Freezy's on softs.
Oh, this would be a
It'll be
blockbuster
ding dong little battle here, because his tyres will wear down while he breaks that down. Then we've got 8 seconds back to Bummy. And then we've got Nux, and Bummy's on mediums. Nux has come out on softs. So this will be a cracker on to see how that goes.
Yeah, it's in a head up. It's Dimpy's done a solid job in 7th. I think he might have to pit again though.
Nah, Dimp will get through. He'll get through.
He will? Oh, okay. Well,
He's got 3/4 of tank.
That's even better then.
Macca, Troy are still over half a tank, so they should probably go close to finishing.
Yeah.
John Shepherd. He's going to go pit again.
In he goes.
So just showing there that we've got 9 other quicker racers than John Shepherd in wheel to wheel here. So
genuine pace.
Feel free to come over any time you want, mate, to race the fast guys, John.
Zoo saying you should put bets on. This is the stint. Put your bets on, Johnny Boy.
Put your bets on.
This is it. The rain's coming. Is he there? Is he there? Oh, he's made it back.
We're not putting wets on. Sorry, Zoo.
Sorry, Zoo. He doesn't have the stones, mate, like you.
Oh, look at the jack almonds at the front.
No, it's just getting chewed down, isn't it? So he was 3.5, now he's down to 2 seconds realistically. By the end of this straight, it'll be 2 seconds. Maybe even 1.9.
But yeah. This should be epic.
But Humper's got his right to take his driving line and see what he can do. 2 Porsches against each other, no fuel compromise at all. Freezy's got a little bit better fuel, but it shouldn't come into it. And there's probably a little bit of difference in tyres. Obviously, mediums play soft. If Humper can hold him off, let's say for another 2 laps, that'll put Freezy's tyres probably in around that medium range where Humper will be at. So
yeah, 100%. And I did have a chat with Apex early in the week, and I said, are you worried about anyone in this race? And guess what he said?
Nah, no one.
For easy.
He'd have to say for easy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
Freeze's
that's
had a
cost him.
moment there.
That's cost him.
That's just relieved the pressure a little bit.
Take the pressure down.
I
Oh,
can
Johnny
see the
Farnham song.
rising at the storm.
Don't get me started, mate. Don't want me start singing.
Mate, I can picture you with a John Farnham mullet back in the day.
I did in the day. Now, we've got to get back to focused. Not bad things is 0.8 off Bummy Cakes.
Jeez.
And he's saying, I ain't got this, mate. You are not taking third spot off me, mate. Coming one race wonder.
Yeah.
Not at home.
And these two have been championship combatants throughout this year. In season 16 and 15 even.
Yep, definitely.
And of course, Knuckles is a 2-time champion, I believe.
Yeah,
or
correct.
1 time.
Nah, I think I think he might only be 1. Either way, mate. Mean effort.
Yeah, he's a champion. Yeah, nonetheless.
Don't take that away from him, man. He's actually a pretty good bloke when you get to know him. So he's very knowledgeable about this game, and hence the reason why he actually is pretty good on what he does here too. So it's a bit of time and effort, and if you get into tuning and you ever need to ask some questions, get to know Nux. He'll help you set up a car. He knows what he's doing there. That's enough on Nux, so you'll get a big head if we keep going.
Doesn't he have fun?
No.
I'm joking.
No, John stole all the tickets off him.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, here we go.
Yes.
It's on for the purple.
He's got it at the end of the straight here. You watch this. Maybe not. He's smart enough to sit behind and use the
straight. Look at the front. Sorry, Armand, but the battle for first. It's on like Donkey Kong.
A bit of rubbing there.
This straight's so long, but Apex will get a run here again. Look at him side by side.
Cool. 2 Porsches.
It is. Oh, they're still side by side. Surely not. Surely. Yeah, Ferrari's back out there.
Yeah, smart move, especially from this next corner.
Oh.
Get that wrong, you're in trouble. Good driving by both those guys, mate. This is going to be a cracking battle to the end.
Yeah, 100%. Should just saying good chase team action. So Sugar Daddy Productions is a big fan of the chase team.
Sounds like Sugar might actually be up to race tonight. Ask him that question if he's up to race.
Yeah, Sugar, are you going to race or just,
he's still
just
got
sit
family
there in
here,
the
mate?
corner at Christmas party?
I don't know if he's got a staff or a family Christmas party. I'm more nuts sorted.
I don't know.
Either way, mate. Hats off to you for doing a cracking job throughout the season, mate.
Yeah, and the streams. The streams is done awesome. With the replays and the
slightly elevated
graphics.
mine and your level, mate.
Mate, look, they'll never be...
Takes all sorts.
The production's there, but the talent that the Peanut Productions has is second to none.
I think what you're trying to say is the content is good, just the technology's not the best.
Yeah, exactly right, mate, exactly.
Oh, Nux is going to go up on the inside. No, he's not.
And Sugar is racing tonight.
Nice.
He's in. So good to see.
Look forward to lapping your ass, mate.
I don't know, mate. The way you've been turning through the cans.
Don't worry. It's probably, at least I've got the excuse now, I suppose.
Mate, there's two at the front. It's ding dong.
It's just so stimulating racing. Like, we've got two awesome battles going. I know you've got those two guys going flat out at the front, and stay with them. That's where we need to be. But we've got Bummy and Nux just having a ding dong battle at the back too. Like, they're replicating exactly the same scenario.
For down the inside. Sort of leaves Apex nowhere to go. Very nice move.
Forceful?
Nah. It was all fine.
And Humber's going to say, I'm going to get you down the straight, mate. This is going to be cracking timing for the end. And you see their tyres are starting to wear up about the same. But I'd prefer to be Humper coming to the end, mate, because Freezy's only going to get worse.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Humper's in the fence!
And we've got Bummy and Nux side by side as well coming in. Nux is pushing him wide, Bummy saying, no, it's not over yet.
They're 2 by 2.
Side by side. Here we go, we get double action here, mate. Once again, you look at the Nux and the Bummy tyre situation.
Yep.
They're identical in wear, but Bummy's on mediums and Nux is on those softs that are degrading pretty quick, so...
Yeah. So, Zoo's saying Apex is washed. So...
He's washed.
Oh no,
Mate,
he's off again.
That's a bit harsh. Oh,
That is...
Humper's gone into the pits.
He's in? What's he doing?
What is he doing? He wants the fastest lap for time. Well, he's already got it. Oh, and look at this. Nux is going side by side with Bummy. Bummy says, oh, he got a bit of a rub and he's got damage from that. He's got damage from that, so... He'll be filthy with that a little bit, but it's a challenging corner to get there side by side at full pace.
Yeah.
But
And,
they'll work it out.
Sugar's saying that was on me for the commentator's curse, and he's probably not wrong. Sugar Daddy.
Yeah. So it sounds like Sugar's had a gutsful, and he's got a bit of Dutch confidence to actually, type in the stream there for you, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think you should be picking up people that can do your job and you don't turn up, mate. That's terrible. Should be thanking Tombo for helping us out, Sugar.
Yeah, mate. No need to try attention. I'm joking. So, yeah,
Bummy and Nux show going on here. Freezy's obviously after that mistake by Humper. It's a long way back. And like Humper's 7 seconds off Troy. So for him to even get back up there, he's gonna have a bit of a challenge, and I think it's gonna be drive of the day probably is for Freezy.
Yeah. Where did he start? 6th? Or 5th? Knuckles was nearly going around. He saved it, but that just allowed Bummy a bit of breathing room.
Must have had a can of CC slip off the rig.
Yeah, nothing worse than that happens. So I dare say Apex will be trying to improve the purple. I bet that's probably all he's after at this point.
Yeah, but I think when I talk about drive of the day, the driver of the day really, to me, goes to Troy HQ.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
He's like we all know that the top three and obviously Humber now he's in fifth are in a slightly different league to a lot of the other guys. They're a bit of a between the rest of the guys, but Troy's grabbed it by the bloody collar and said, "Like, I've got my strategy. I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to be consistent." And credit to him. Like, one more lap to go, son, and you haven't even spun it, which is uncharacteristic for you, but goes to show you've been practicing, mate, and you've got a good solid car. So, keep up the good work.
And we've seen a lot of those top guys like Apex make mistakes, you know,
exactly
so
right.
as you say, Troy's done a great job. It's not over yet, but fingers crossed he can bring it home.
And I definitely mean no disrespect in that comment, but, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Apex is in the fence again. It's it is around. Oh no.
Oh,
This race. This is really unraveled for him.
Well, that'll be frustrating, mate.
Yeah. Oh well.
Do an hour and 27 minutes of this in a solid stance and then just... But I said it at the start, it's a game of concentration, mate, to do this race properly. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, old Bummy's just opened up that margin. I dare say Knuckles and Soft have seen better days.
yeah. He'd do well to chew down 2 seconds on him in half a lap. So, seen stranger things though. So, let's see what comes of it.
That's right. Oh, Niels had a bit of a lonely race there, by the looks, in 8th. Just,
How are you going back there, Johnny?
Just chilling. I'm saving up for the fastest lap.
Well, this will be your last lap, wouldn't it, mate?
Oh, well then I'm fucked. I mean, I'm stuck.
Oh, dear.
It was a good theory, mate, while it lasted.
It was. Well, what's the extension? It's 3 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
180 seconds. But yeah, he's just over. Oh, he won't make it if he doesn't bin it. He should make it. It's only 3 minutes behind.
My only problem is I can't do a 25.
But that is an issue.
Yeah, it's a big ask, but I'm going to try it.
Well, I'll respect you for trying, mate. It'll be alright. We'll cheer you on as I said, and see if we can get you to the line.
Cheers, mate.
We've got Freezy coming through the last few corners here. Get into that right. Come into the left onto the straight after this. And well-deserved win, mate. And honestly, cracking season, mate. And I really enjoyed watching your race with some bloody great results and some great
100%.
racecraft along the way, mate.
Well done for Egypt.
100%, mate. Well done, mate.
Bummy, nice job too.
Great drive, Bumster. Little Jaden Wilkinson there. Yeah. Good finish, old Knuckles.
Not bad, thanks.
Can't go wrong with that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Troy, 4th. Nice
Drive of the day by Troy boy.
Now, we need to get to Apex. He's won 6 races out of 17 this season. So far, he has 4 championships, but this will be his 5th and make him undisputed the best driver Wheel has ever seen. Well done, Apex, on championship number 5.
All right, now he's disqualified for not crossing the line and doing bad.
Doesn't matter, mate. I think he still wins. Jim being 7th. Well done, Jim.
But Gibby. But old Neil, he's got enough time to finish, I'm pretty sure. I can't see the countdown anywhere, can you?
No. But...
minute 44. And I'll just hit the wall.
Okay, Dr. Zeus. So Neil wins at home. P8. P6 in the championship. Nice job, mate.
Good drive there by Neil. Bring it. Persevered, mate. Cracking effort. And once again, thanks to you for doing all your comms and everything else this season, mate. It's been a huge effort by yourself as well.
Yeah,
appreciate all the effort and time you've been putting into things as well, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
And to stick it out in that GDX NSX 500 is definitely challenging.
Here we go. Last but least, nah, Mr. John.
Is he going to get there?
Nah. Yeah.
I'm nowhere near purple.
Nah.
No, wasn't worried about the purple, mate.
Stay up it.
Oh, you're up though. Look at you, mate. 1 second
Never
better.
mind. Never mind.
And smack in the corner up here, mate. Is he? Got close.
Last time.
Bring it home, mate. Bring it home. Is he going to get
Make
there?
it stop. He'll get there.
No, it won't.
Oh, he won't get there.
Hey, cheers for having us, fellas. Sorry for my piss poor performance.
Well, it happens, But, thank you to everyone who joined in the stream, and thank you everyone who's, been a part of Wheel to Wheel throughout the season. It's been a cracking season once again. Some really good battles along the way, and congratulations to Humper taking out the championship, I feel. And Fareezy, another cracking drive again tonight. So thanks to all the guys, mate. Bummy, Knuckles, everyone in Div 1. Thanks once again. Tombo?
Yeah, no, exactly
thanks
right.
to you.
No worries, thanks for having me. Thanks for joining me. It's been a blast.
No worries, and many thanks to John for a special appearance there tonight, mate. Thank you.
Alright. Right, until next season, we'll catch us on the flip side.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
That's alright,
It
mate.
happens, mate.
We're used to it.
A lot of the girls say the same thing. It's alright.
Righto.
All right,
Well done, fellas.